Disrupt Education, very happy today. Ange Ali is here with us. Thanks for being here. Actually, I'm at your house. So
yeah, thanks for coming.
Awesome. So let's jump right in. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you at in life? What are you doing now?
I'm in the military now. I'm in the Navy, stationed out in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, and I just got back from deployment.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun.
Where were you on deployment?
We stopped in Greece twice. We went to Bahrain, Dubai, Israel, and then London.
Wow.
Well, Portsmouth, but everybody went to London. Nobody went to see Portsmouth.
In your on deployment, what do you do? Like, what are your jobs in the Navy?
I work on the flight deck, so I work with the ordnance, so like bombs and missiles and stuff like that. I keep track of those that go up in the air.
So you're
drops
an
and comes back
aircraft
down. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yep.
It's like Top Gun, right?
I wish it was that cool. I wish it was that nice. That'd be cool.
Awesome. So, did you go into the Navy right after high school?
No, I didn't. I graduated in 2013, and I went and signed the papers April of 2014.
Okay, so there was some time between there.
Yeah, it was.
What was that time like? How did you make the decision?
I went to college for, I think, a semester, and it just wasn't working out for me at all. And then I came and moved out to Naperville, and actually it was kind of, I got in a little bit of trouble, and my mom used the recruiting office as a threat.
You just took it?
And we were supposed to go to the Marines, but they were closed, and we just went across to the Navy. And now I'm in the Navy, so.
You got into the Navy on
Yeah.
the closed office.
Yeah, when I told her I was gonna join, she was kind of like, her answer was, "What?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean? What do you mean? You told me to go there." Like, taking your advice.
Called the bluff.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that college experience, real quick. So, what was it about that college at that time in your life? 18.
Yeah, 18.
So, what was that? What was that like?
It was
Why was it for you?
a big step of a lot more freedom that I just didn't handle the way I should have. Like, classes are different and stuff, so it's kind of like you got that line that you get a little bit more freedom than you do in high school. And I took that line and I just kind of went, yeah, screw that line.
Yeah.
Completely overstepped it. And then it's kind of just like, I was never really big in the schoolwork and stuff like that, so.
Right.
And then it's just to go to college and it's like, yeah, you got all this freedom and stuff as long as you get your stuff done. I just procrastinated too much.
In high school, going into, well, let's take a look at that. So, what did the military do for you, or is doing for you, that kind of is giving you that there is freedom in the military, but then there's
limited, but yeah.
But there's like tell me a little bit about how that kind of re-navigated you into your time and how you use it.
You got to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. If not, you got all these different types of consequences. So, I mean, kind of like when you go to high school, you got class at 7:30 in the morning, and then you show up at 7:31, doors locked, you got to go get a pass from security, stuff like that. Now it's kind of just not like that.
Right.
Get in trouble.
So when let's go back to high school, because it was fun. Like you still are very happy, always positive.
I loved high school.
Well, what did you love about it? What did you like about high school?
Not so much everybody that I surrounded myself with, but certain people that I surrounded myself with, like certain people that I have now. I got Sebastian from that. So
You
meet a lot of people that you don't talk to all of them after you leave, but some of the people stay with you.
And some crazy teachers come back and
some like weirdos.
Well, so then, what would have made? Would there be anything in high school that would have made you realize that you could handle free time better before you went to your college step or even into the Navy? Is there something like you could see that you changed, or that we could change in high school?
That you guys could have, the way that I did things?
Yeah, that would have personally for you helped you on your path.
I can't think of anything. I think it's kind of just who you are. So like some people are good at the whole school experience. Like they're good at managing their work and managing essays and papers and homework and tests and quizzes, and some people can study and it works for them. And then I'm just kind of like, I don't know what happened to me. Studying for tests was just, it didn't work at all.
Let's go look into then one of your favorite classes we talked about is creative writing.
Yeah.
What,
with
so
Mr. Noble.
what was it about that? And with Mr. Noble, like what was it about that class that made it fun?
Mr.
right?
Noble was awesome.
Yeah. Which he is, by the way.
Absolutely. I think it was more like, it wasn't exactly a school kind of environment. Does that make sense?
Explain that a little bit more to
Like
the viewers.
math class is different because you've got, there's a certain way to do math. There's a certain way to do science. History was done, like everything happened in history a certain way. So there's like, you stay on that line. And then when you got creative writing, it's not really just a writing class. It's kind of like you get to put your own stuff, like your own ideas on paper. You get to take that and make it go wherever you want it to go. You know what I mean? So you're kind of in control of what's going on rather than having to listen to why biology is the way it is,
Right,
or something,
right.
or what makes a certain rock a rock. You know what I mean?
What's interesting about your path that I'm very intrigued by is that you're a very creative person, you're a very social person. How does that play into the Navy? How does the Navy kind of feed? Is there a creative side to the Navy and the things that you do there? Or is it just like, this is planned for me and I'm okay with that, and then I still have my social life?
Not necessarily like creatively, but like when they need things done, a lot of the times they'll tell you what they need done, they won't tell you how to do it.
Okay.
So you kind of have to think for yourself about how something's gonna get done. You know what I mean? Like we want this desk moved from the 03 down to the first deck, and you're just kind of like, well,
You gotta find
shit.
your route.
yeah, it's a big, and it's a really small P-way, but it's got to
Right.
get done.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you felt like in high school, I see like if something's laid out for you and people are saying you got to do step 1, step 2, step 3, that's not for you. It's
No, if you
more
can
like-
I think if you can find a better way or a faster way or a smarter way, do it like that. But it's not always like that, depending on who's telling you what to do.
That's awesome. I appreciate your journey, man. Thank you so much for your service.
absolutely.
Awesome. And
Thanks.
Jolly, she'll be maybe in the Marines if that door's open.
No, probably not. I don't think
What's
so.
next for you? Where are you going next? Do you know your next deployment or anything?
Deployment probably won't. I'm not going to be on the boat that I'm on right now for
Okay.
the next deployment. I get out, and it's a 5-year billet, so I get out July 2019 if I don't re-enlist, and even if I do, I still change commands and stuff. But so I'm probably not going to see another deployment. But
Yeah.
deployment was awesome. It really was.
Great.
So
Well, thanks again for being here. Appreciate
absolutely,
it.
thanks for having me.
We're going to keep disrupting education. We'll see you guys next time.